Now, supposedly there's a mini heat wave on the way. Therefore, I think it would be a good idea to celebrate that with a tub of ice cream. Gordon Young in his general store is really doing a great job here for us, producing something great looking and equally important, very tasty. Now we are ready for the day. Somehow we find it very difficult believing in this heat wave. When you catch a trout in this lake, it is usually a good one, sometimes even big enough to feed the family. Well, depending on the size of the family. What is there much to say? Cold northeasterly wind, fished around the lake, never saw a fish, caught nothing. Since the big trout don't cooperate, I suggest going to another lake, one with lots of small fish, and one that is big enough for Werner to get his 6,000 steps on the Counter app.
So, Werner, die größeren Fische, wie gesagt, haben nicht mitgespielt.
Nee, haben nicht mitgespielt, aber auf zum nächsten See, oder?
Genau, und da, wo ich dich jetzt hinbringe, Werner, kannst du spielend 6.000 Schritte machen.
Ja, ich hätte mich zum Wandern einschreiben sollen.
No problem getting 6,000 strides here on the Counter app, if you want. And at least, or at last, the weather has changed for the better.
Das Wetter hat sich jetzt zumindest etwas geändert.
It didn't take me long to get one, a wee one on the BBO, and, well, at least it looks like something is going.
Den kleinen Fisch. Die Märzbraune.
Alas, most of these trout are very small, and the bigger ones have the size of those we have already caught yesterday, and we will have for our dinner later on. Therefore, we put everything back, and by the way, all in all, the March brown fishes out the bibio today. What a rare thing.
Oh. Oh. Best fishing in the world.
Schöner Fisch. Aber wie gesagt, von der Sorte haben wir genug von gestern. I am thirsty and I'm hungry, in that order. Let's see how Werner is feeling about having a beverage somewhere.
Flanke?
Flanke war, es möge nützen.
Ja, schauen wir mal.
Well, Werner managed almost, only almost, to do his 6,000 steps. Isn't this modern technology something? Werner doesn't know what luck he has, because I just checked the weather app and it tells me today will be sunny and hardly any wind and 13 degrees. But the day after tomorrow it'll get cooler. That's the end of May. Today we want to try again to catch a pike. Since the small lakes in South Donegal didn't fish at all last time, we drive over to a neighboring county and fish Loch Glenade. A very effective method for catching pike is trawling. Well, that's what I always thought. They take nothing today. No spoon, no plug, no wobbler or streamer. Nothing works. Der schönste See wird irgendwie komisch, wenn nichts beißt, ne? Eventually, I'm at the end of my tether and really don't know what's wrong with this pike angling these days.
Auf die großen Fische, auf die riesigen Hechte, die man in Irland fängt.
After lunch, we say adios to Loch Glenade and on the way home try one of the South Donegal lakes again, which is no detour really.
Du weißt ja, Werner,
Ich weiß,
niemals aufgeben.
gib alles.
Wie immer.
Ja, unsere Kunst fruchtet überhaupt nicht. Da gibt's nur eine. Desperation sets in soon enough, again, and we decide to do a bit of trawling. Ein paar Mal rumfahren und dann gucken und dann. Ja, nicht aus, um den Zeit zu vertreiben, sondern ich weiß ja, wo ich sie gefangen habe. Und was für ein Monster. Aber wir haben einen Hecht, Werner.
Gibt's ja nicht, ey. Der erste Hecht in Donegal, ey.
Werner,
Der erste Hecht in Donegal.
das ist nicht der Riese aus Canossa, Werner, aber ein Hecht.
Ja.
Okay, return to sender. I somehow feel rehabilitated like, because Werner must have thought the lakes I bring him to have no pike at all, and that there's only trout in Donegal. Und da haben wir auch keinen gefangen. Das liegt irgendwie am Wetter, Luftdruck oder sonst irgendwas.
Ja, irgendwas.
Beer time. Beer time, Werner. Since we were sitting in the boat all day yesterday, I think it is time for a wee stroll. I hope Werner's stride counting app is working okay for this one. Und siehst du dort den Bergkamm? Da hinten am Horizonte. Das Werner flinches a bit when I tell him that the first lake is behind that there mountain in the distance, but is agreeable eventually.
Wenn du sagst eher nicht, dann fahren wir woanders hin.
Nee, ist okay.
Ist okay?
Ja.
So off we go up the hill.
Über den Kuppel da.
Hab einer!
Nur noch über den Hügel, Werner.
The next lake is just over that there hill. Just another 20 minutes or so. Come on, let's go.
Juhu. Da ist er.
Gott sei Dank.
Ja, und ich glaube, wir sollten
Because of the wind, we should be on the far side, since we have little chance punching into it with our light trout gear.
Ja, gegen den Wind kommen wir nicht an. Weg auf die andere Seite. Das ist ein großen Fang.
Oh! Werner! I can now welcome Werner into the club of wild kilo brown trout fly fishers. Something like that.
Morgen haben wir Festessen, Werner.
Jo, meine erste Winde auf die Fliege. Juhu.
Now we have exactly what we came for, aside from the impressions and the mightiness of these surroundings. Everyone should see it at least once. A day spent up here is unforgettable. Every day spent up here is unforgettable. Oh. Die ist ein bisschen besser. Aber wir haben ja, was wir wollen. Schöner Fisch. Auf die Bibio. Chunks. Slipped out of the hand. Das ist Bibio. Also, Bibio. Sehr gut. Donks. Best fishing in the world. Die ist auf Mr. Madeline's Pickerick Invicta. Just splendor. Sheer splendor this is. Fishing here. Da ist er. Nicht schlecht. Werner reckons this is a really successful day now. If it wasn't for the long descent back to the car. But when I promise him fish and chips in one of Donegal's famous chippers, everything is hunky-dory again, and down we go, happily. Sometimes the straight line is not the easiest way to go, like here. Best is going exactly the way we came. That's where we have been, yonder that there hill. Not too bad for two old age pensioners.
Für ältere Herren, wie wir es sind.
Traditionell Fisch und Chips.
Wir haben ja Hunger nach unserem kleinen Spaziergang. Well, we almost forgot the step counter. Just short of 15,000 strides. Therefore, Werner thinks we can take it easy tomorrow.
Dann können wir ja morgen wieder etwas ruhiger angehen. Die Sache.
Genau, morgen Sightseeing, oder?
Ja.